Ladies and gentlemen, it's a big, weird, wild world out there, folks. And here we stand, al pie del cañón, ready for anything. I'm Rob, and you're listening to...
The ProBoh Show!
Good morning, friends. How are you doing out there in radio, podcast, stream land? It's currently 8:30 a.m. Central European Time, 2:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 11:30 for our friend Eugene in the chat, who's joining us from Russia. 2:30 a.m. for our friends in the Philippines. Oh my God. No, p.m. Sorry, my bad. How are you doing out there, friends? Do we have a great show for you today? In today's 100 Humans, I ask them... I ask our 100 humans today, name something in your home you probably turn on every day. Turn on, phrasal verb. Encender, right? Not the other meaning of turn on. Nombra algo de tu casa que probablemente enciendas todos los días. Come on, Rob.
¿Será posible? Vaya nivelazo.
And then in today's Complete the News, we will look at a GOP candidate, a Republican Party candidate, and what they believe. Believe me, it'll be worth it. It's a good one today. And then in today's unpopular opinion, my friends, we're going to break down amusement parks. Parques de atracciones, I think you say in Spanish, right? Parques de atracciones. Oh my God, my Spanish is suffering today. It's been a long week, my friend. Los parques de atracciones son deprimentes. Amusement parks are depressing. I got some good comments about this. There's one in particular from Nessa Finessa that I'm going to read in the second half. I don't want it to colour. I don't want it to colour too much the first bit of the dialogue, but it's a good one, and I think it maybe answers the whole thing. But all that fun, my friends, coming up later. Right now, I'm here, you're here. Let's see what's going on in the world. I was just informed in the chat. By the way, guys, if you're a podcast listener or a radio listener, if you're a radio listener, you're listening to everything late. You should be downloading the podcast where you can get everything fresh out of the oven, or just even fresher still, join me in the chat, just like Vero, Rafelka, The Bridge, Pedro from Instagram, Min, The Merciless, Symbol, Vero, Born to Iron Man, Eugene. Oh my God, we've got some good people in today. So I was informed in the chat that it's going to hit 41 degrees in Madrid today. My foreigner flesh, my English flesh can't deal with this much heat, my friends. I'm suffering. I'm not sleeping very well. I'm working long hours. Oh, please help me. But hopefully, I mean, or from what I'm told, this week is the end of the heat dome. Crepuscular something, was it? Heat dome, crepuscular de calor? No, I'm making that up. Crepuscular is sunrise, right? Heat dome, what is it? Cúpula térmica, or cúpula de calor, right? Is that right?
¿Será posible? Vaya nivelazo.
Thank you, translation elf. You can't hear him screaming, but trust me, it's painful when I kick him. So yeah, hopefully this is coming to an end. As of today, we can expect some more reasonable temperatures. If you're an international listener, we produce this show in Madrid, Spain. How are you doing, Nuriatam? My God, we've got a good crowd today. It's Nuriatam's birthday, guys. Happy birthday, Nuriatam, one of the patrons of this show and all the content that I make. Thank you so much for that, Nuriatam, and a very, very happy birthday to you. Can we get some love in the chat for the wonderful Nuriatam, please? They say it's going down tomorrow. Hopefully, yeah, I saw that. I saw 30 degrees or something for tomorrow. God, I hope so. You have la creme de la creme behind you, says Vero.
That gets the ProBoh stamp of approval.
Totally, I do. Between you, Vero, Born to Iron Man, Nessa Finessa, all you great guys in the chat, I do have the cream of the crop. Everyone wishing a happy birthday to Nuriatam there. Should we get into some news, my friends? What do you think? Should we get into some news? Let's do it. NBCnews.com, an article from NBC News. Film and TV studios post AI jobs with salaries up to $1 million as workers strike. This is the most predictable. This is the most predictable plot twist since Donald Trump got coronavirus, isn't it? Los estudios de cine y televisión publican ofertas de trabajo con IA con sueldos de hasta $1 million, while there's a worker strike, un huelga de trabajadores. Oh my God,
¿Será posible? Vaya nivelazo.
Couldn't be more. It couldn't be more international, this show, if it tried. So yeah, film and television studios, including major players like Disney, Netflix, Sony, NBC Universal, are actively recruiting AI specialists, with some roles offering salaries of up to $1 million. This surge in AI-related job postings comes as writers and actors are on strike, voicing concerns about the industry's increasing reliance on artificial intelligence. While some of these AI roles focus on back-end tasks like personalizing search results, yeah, in some respects you could call search algorithms some kind of a crude artificial intelligence. While some roles focus on back-end tasks, such as personalized search results, others are more directly linked to content creation. The growing emphasis on AI in the entertainment sector has raised concerns among unions. Wow, I mean, this is really starting to take off, friends. We are, do you remember the report from yesterday, the IBM report saying that 40% of workers are going to have to reskill, to learn new skills, to stay relevant in the job market. It's Norgie's birthday as well. Thank you to Norgie's, by the way, who gifted a lot of subscriptions to the beautiful chatters here in the chat. I'm seeing a lot of subscribers. And guys, if you want to directly support the show, you can do that on Patreon. Anyway, so yeah, it's an amazing. It's amazing to witness this in our lifetime. I mean, some of you could probably kind of project yourself back to the 90s before the internet had really found its place in business, and we weren't completely aware of the impact it would have in our daily lives. And now we do, and it just seems like it was always there. This is what artificial intelligence is like right now. We're witnessing a change in the paradigm of work. Are you currently studying anything related to artificial intelligence? I would like to. I will do shortly. I do keep up with the news. I keep up with new tools, but it would be. I am fascinated by this subject. Rafelka, in the future, they will not even need any specialists in anything. Just a box labeled IA or AI to ask it for new films. Maybe. Did you guys watch what's it called? Black Mirror. The first episode with Salma Hayek. You know, maybe you sit down to Netflix in the future and you just watch a film that is specifically generated for you, with your friends and yourself in it. Maybe that could happen. I mean, the technology, although not fully realized, okay, no está desarrollado, there is, already face replacement technology is there. ChatGPT can generate scripts. I mean, we're not looking into an unknown future in these regards. You know, the technology already exists. But does that mean an end for actors? Does that mean an end for writers? I don't believe so. If anything, those who don't adopt the technology probably will be greatly affected. Those who do will probably just be as valuable in the future as they are now. I imagine. I mean, that's just my opinion. And as Grandpa Bo used to say, opinions, friends, they're like buttholes. Everybody has one, and they all stink, including mine. All right, so there you go. The TV and film studios there posting AI-related jobs, while workers, writers, and actors are striking because of, in part, worries about AI. Oof. Are they swimming upstream? Are they salmon swimming upstream against the current? I don't know. I guess it remains to be seen, friends. Okay. Next piece of news coming from businessinsider.com. Wow, I love this piece of news. Get ready, friends. Massachusetts passed a 4% millionaires tax last year. Now, every public school student will have access to free lunch. Oh, thank you. Well done, Massachusetts. Let me break that down for you if you're an international listener. Massachusetts aprobó el año pasado un impuesto millonario de 4%. I think is how you would say that. You let me know with your nivelathas. So yeah, they're taxing 4% to anyone who earns over $1 million a year. And now every public school student will have access to free lunch. Oh.
That gets the ProBoh stamp of approval.
Right, comrades? I know my American audience right now are going, socialism. They're turning the frogs gay. Whatever, calm down. Massachusetts has implemented a 4% tax on individual incomes exceeding $1 million annually. The revenue generated from this tax is designated for public school meals. As a result, every public school student in Massachusetts will now have access to free lunch and breakfast. This initiative was made possible after Massachusetts voted in 2022 for a constitutional amendment to high tax earners, which took effect in 2023. The state's budget for 2024, amounting to a record $56.2 billion, will see $1 billion funded by this new tax. This is an amazing piece of progress here. Like, we in Europe, we can't really appreciate the American mindset when it comes to this kind of thing. We haven't been told for generations that socialism is bad and evil and a road to communism. We haven't been told that. We haven't been indoctrinated into that way of thinking. So for us, free healthcare feels like common sense. School meals for the poorest in society doesn't seem like, a wicked act. It just seems like common sense. So the fact that this is happening in Massachusetts, for me, I think deserves a big round of applause. Well done. Oh my God, I'm going to get more messages accusing me of being the globalist elite, right? If you're listening out there, my Twitter friend, chill, man. Chill out. Let's see what people are saying in the chat. I think we just need to find that place where we work with AI, or with AI. There will be loads of new jobs where that collaboration is needed. True story. I agree with that sentiment, Nessa. Happy birthday to Nuria, Tam, and Georges, says Eugene. Why wouldn't they vote to remove some useless politicians too? Oh my God, yeah. Oh, and replace. Yeah, you know who needs replacing with AI? Politicians. Oh, sorry, comrades. Wrong meeting. Yeah, but come on, you're not telling me a database, effective resource database, and a reasonably intelligent artificial intelligence couldn't do a better job than most politicians, Min says, almost as if trickle-down economics never worked, and actually taxing the companies and the people that are hoarding the vast amount of money actually works. Who could have guessed? Yeah, who could have made that guess, man? I have no idea.
That gets the ProBoh stamp of approval.
I mean, it's common sense, right? The idea of trickle-down economics, which I believe came to the forefront in the Reagan era, is that you make it easier for wealthy people to amass more wealth, and that wealth will trickle down to poorer people. But the fact of the matter is, if one man earns €1 million or dollars, let's say, if one man earns $1 million, he's not going to spend all that money. He's going to buy one car, maybe one house. He's going to buy meals for himself and his family for an extended duration of time. If you give 10 people $100,000 a year, they buy 10 cars, 10 houses. They buy food for 10 families. Does that not make sense? Am I in the wrong meeting?
That gets the ProBoh stamp of approval.
Am I, comrades? Sorry. I don't know why I'm in this mindset today. My apologies. Okay, final piece of news. Here we go. YouTube may face billions in fines if the FTC confirms child privacy violations. Woo! Oh my God. Do you guys remember in 2019, YouTube had to pay $170 million in fines in 2019 because it was found that they were using targeted advertisements on children. Well, this problem has been perceived again. So yeah, YouTube may face billions in fines if it's found that they are in fact targeting ads to young people again. Well, let's get into this news by Ars Technica, arstechnica.com. YouTube is under scrutiny after 4 non-profit organizations urged the Federal Trade Commission, that's the FTC, to investigate the platform's alleged targeting of personalized ads on YouTube designed for young children. The Child Online Privacy Protection Act, you've probably heard of it, COPPA. In Spain, that just means, a whiskey and coke. Vamos a tomar una copa. No, but COPPA, spelled COPPA, stands for that, the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. And if they're found in violation of this, and quite right to, they should face some really severe fining. Because for me, there's nothing more malicious and seedy and dark and horrible than targeting or shilling products to the youngest people, the most easily influenced. I think that is one of the most pernicious, horrible acts. I really do. I really, really do. Because a child really has no concept of money. It puts extra pressure on parents. I don't know. I just find it the most heinous thing in advertising and marketing. Selling to children. Come on. Nessa, just thought of everyone having at least one meal guaranteed a day is a lovely thought. Yeah, I agree with that. Again, well done, Massachusetts. Well done, Massachusetts. See, there's nothing wrong. Millionaires can afford it. If you're earning $1 million a year, you can afford it. You can afford 4% tax. Come on. Come on. Anyway, sorry. You see me getting all het up? Getting all angry and emotional? Comrades? I'm going to get messages about today's show. Anyway, guys, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go to today's unpopular opinion.
Unpopular opinion.
Okay. Enough socialist propaganda now. Oh, MJ Symbol, why does YouTube get that huge fine just because of targeting products to kids? There are a ton of kids commercials. I don't advocate for any kind of advertising aimed at children. I really don't. I think it's the most pernicious and evil thing an advertising agency or a company can do. Kids are very vulnerable and susceptible to that kind of thing. And then most of the ads, and you can see there are documentaries on this, most of the ads are designed to have kids put pressure on their parents to buy them things. And I just don't think that is acceptable in any way. I think it should be banned from TV and from the internet. I don't think you should be trying to sell things to young kids. But hey, that's just my opinion. And opinions are, they're like buttholes. That's done all the time, even with food, says Nessa. Okay, you know what we're going to do, guys? We're going to go to the unpopular opinion. Today's brain fat, today's pedocerebral, today's pedomental, and it is actually an unpopular opinion according to Instagram today. It is that amusement parks, parques de atracciones, amusement parks are depressing. Son deprimentes. Amusement parks are depressing. Okay, I asked people on Instagram, what did they say? Oh, here we go. 67% false. Okay, as always, I thoroughly beat the ProBoh Show elves and they provided me with some pros and cons. Let's get into those right now. So agreeing with the statement, amusement parks are depressing. Amusement parks can be perceived as overly commercialized and artificial, lacking authenticity. The constant push towards purchasing merchandise, food, or upgraded experiences might make the environment seem disingenuous. Disingenuous. True story, right? There's something about that kind of that environment where it presents itself as one thing, but it's actually something else. You know, essentially, an amusement park is a shop. You know what I mean? It's you know, you go to a museum and you have to leave through the gift shop. You know that experience, right? You've been to the Guggenheim or something like that. You look around, you see the paintings, you see the artwork, and in order to leave, you have to walk through the gift shop. For me, amusement parks are just a 100% gift shop. And I find that disingenuous, falso, I guess you'd say in Spanish. Okay, next, overcrowding. High crowd levels can result in long waiting times, making the experience stressful rather than enjoyable. The high cost of entry tickets, foods and games and merchandise can create financial stress and give the feeling that one's enjoyment is being commodified. Woo! It's a great, they're turning your enjoyment into a commodity. And finally, for some, revisiting amusement parks can evoke memories of the past. Seeing changes or comparing past experiences with the present can lead to feelings of melancholy. Okay, next, in the con column, disagreeing with the statement. Families and friends can bond over shared experiences, thrilling rides, and collective joy of entertainment, making it a memorable outing. Amusement parks offer an escape from daily routines and responsibilities, allowing visitors to immerse themselves in fantasy worlds and exciting adventures. The imaginative designs, themes, and storylines behind many amusement park attractions can be a source of inspiration and marvel. And finally, many parks host events, parades, and shows that celebrate diverse cultures, seasons, or popular media, fostering community and bringing joy to many attendees. So there you go. That's the topic for today. Are amusement parks depressing? Are they essentially glorified gift shops that commodify your entertainment and designed just to squeeze the maximum amount of money from your pocket in every aspect? We were talking about advertising to children. How I find that pernicious and horrible. Is a theme park basically not living that? I kind of think it is. I find it depressing. All right, let's see what people have said in the chat. Okay. Look at cereal and all those sugars, says Nessa. Still talking about the advertising to kids. Yeah, cereals with animated figures you got to eat, the Captain Crunch or whatever the hell it is. Just sugary, kind of unhealthy breakfast options. Come on. You know? Vero, people go to amusement parks to forget about their problems and try and have a whale of a time. Oh,
¿Será posible? Vaya nivelazo.
True, people go on vacation for the same reason though, right? I mean, you could easily take your kids on a boat. Like, for example, here in Madrid, you've got Parque Warner. I'm a big fan of Parque Warner, by the way. I love it. And you've got the Parque de Atracciones, 2 amusement parks here in Madrid. You could go there. Or you could put your kids in a bus and go hike in the mountains. Take you about the same amount of time to get there. You will also get away from your problems, but in a natural environment where no one's trying to sell you anything. Is it going to be as thrilling and as exciting? It depends on your feelings. Depends on what you want to pass on to that second generation. For me, I wouldn't really want to pass on the commodification of our enjoyment. I mean, when you think about life as it exists right now anyway, you know, people say that the new economy is information-based. I disagree with that statement. I think the new economy is based on your attention. Companies fight over your attention. They don't fight over your information. The information is simply a byproduct of that attention. And, you know, in my daily life, my attention is commodified. You know, how many minutes am I spending on this platform so they can push advertisements at me? I don't see a big difference between that and an amusement park. You know, I don't want to have to buy photos of myself on a ride. I don't want to have to deal with the fake plastic environment when there are actually beautiful environments a stone's throw away from where I live. But is that right? Or is Vero right here? Are they good? A good place to go and forget about your problems and have a good time? Well, I'm not going to tell you guys. You guys are going to tell me. I'm going to post a poll in the chat, and you're going to tell me, are amusement parks depressing? True or false? Guys, so many things you could have been doing this morning, but instead of doing those things, you decided to take the time to spend some time with me, and it means the world. Guys, I will see you in a few short minutes. Hey guys, if you'd like to support the show, you can do so on Patreon. That's patreon.com/professional bohemian. There you'll find VODs of the episodes as they are recorded live, blogs, vlogs, and behind-the-scenes content. If you'd like to watch the show live, you can do so on twitch.tv/professional bohemian, and you can participate in the polls we use in the show on Instagram @professional bohemian or Twitter @ProBoh, ProBoh. Okay, on with the show.
The ProBoh Show!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show on this beautiful, beautiful Thursday morning. If you're listening on the radio, it's Friday. If you want to be up to date, guys, you got to go to the podcast. So just search for the ProBoh Show on any good podcast directory, and you will find it. Trust me. Or you can join my Discord community. There you can actually listen to the ProBoh Show. There's this 24-hour-a-day stream there. You also find us there chatting. We play video games there. If that's your kind of thing, join the Professional Bohemian Discord. You'll find us there. All right, let's get into the show, guys. If you've just tuned in, what did you miss? Well, we spoke a little bit about film and TV studios posting jobs, AI-related jobs with salaries of up to $1 million. Yeah. And that's while writers and actors are currently striking because of concerns for AI. Ooh, dear me. And then we went to Massachusetts and we looked at their millionaire tax, where millionaires are taxed 4%, or people who earn over $1 million a year are taxed 4%, and how now, because of that, every single public school student will have access to free lunch. Well done, Massachusetts. And finally, we wrapped up with the news that YouTube may face billions in fines if the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, confirms that they are in violation of COPPA, the Child Online Privacy Protection Act. This with regards, they were already fined $170 million in 2019 for the same thing. Shouldn't be targeting ads at children. I mean, this comes from, just so you're more aware of the issue, it's not just about kids watching ads. That's just a thing of mine. It's the fact that they are scraping kids' viewing habits. They're gaining information on children to better target them. And I find that really devious, a really devious behavior. But then on the other side, I am a content creator. And, to some degree, I do rely on advertising. So there is a grey area there, but I just can't condone scraping a child's private information to better sell a child something, because a child doesn't have the discernment of an adult. I think it's fair. Anyway, there you go. And that was the news that we covered in today's show. Then we moved on to today's unpopular opinion, which is amusement parks are depressing. 67% of people on Instagram voted false. They said, no, they're happy, beautiful places. Which is a fair comment if that's what you believe. We did launch the poll here for our live audience. They have voiced their opinion. I will reveal that shortly. But before that, I wanted to get into some comments. So why are supermarkets? Sorry, why are amusement parks or theme parks or any of the above? Why are they depressing? For me, it's the disingenuous nature of them. It's sterilized fun, sterilized danger, sterilized experiences. You know, it creates a false expectations. I mean, if you were walking down the street and you were constantly bothered by guys in costumes, you'd be a problem for you. However, you walk into a theme park and you think, oh, well, look at that. That's some intellectual property. Oh, God. I mean, don't give me the Netflix experience in my real life. Or am I overreacting? Am I exaggerating? Am I just, beyond the point in my own life where I can enjoy a theme park? I'll get into I'll probably get into more of a balanced opinion now because, I've presented quite a negative one around my own thoughts on theme parks. But we'll get into this. First of all, we'll go to some comments. Pedro said in the chat, "This is a funny one, Rob. I'm not a big fan of amusement parks, but I do get why some people have fun there. I used to love it when I was a kid." On the elves arguments against it, then any tourist attraction has become a glorified gift shop nowadays. True story. It's hard to argue with that. I mean, any way you want to take your family to have some good, clean, wholesome fun is basically a gift shop nowadays, isn't it? If you're 26, you're still somewhat a kid. I love amusement parks. Come on, says MJ Symbol. When you travel as a tourist, everything is designed to take your money. True story. Daily heart attack, says Nessa. Sorry, I have an alarm that goes off when I hit the 26-minute mark. Let's continue. You're still a kid, says MJ Symbol. Pedro, but recently I visited one and really enjoyed it. I don't want to do any free ads, but I love the experience of Puy de Fou. The shows were amazing, especially the last one. I don't understand why it's depressing. Mainly it's just kids and families having fun and a nice day out. I don't know why that is so bad. I'm the enemy of fun. I'm a fun pyre, designed to suck the fun out of your experience at an amusement park. But I think it's more a theme park than an amusement park, although the shop argument definitely applies there too. Recently, I visited Warner Brother Park here in Madrid, and I do get the argument why it's depressing to me. But those who were not paying the bill, my nephews and sons, were having fun for sure. Nessa, I won't vote today because I'm on the fence here. Although my last experience was depressing, I do remember the magical time I had when I was 9. That's from Nessa. And Pedro, I agree, it's sterile fun, but it's fun for some people anyway. All right. I did get some more messages via Instagram, but I want to concentrate on one by Vanessa here. She says, "This, my friend," and this is the crux of the argument, I think. "This, my friend, I'm afraid it comes to age. 2 years ago, I went to one after about 20 years. The last time I used to ride on everything. This time I got dizzy, hurt my neck, and understood." Time does go by, even for me. What's she saying here? She's saying theme parks are not aimed at me. I find them depressing because I see through that thin veneer of sterile, planned fun. I mean, I see through it, and I see the advertisement and sales executives making decisions based exclusively on taking money out of my pocket. I see the price of the entrance fee. I see how it's just designed there. It's just designed. Every decision has been made to extract the maximum amount of money from the pockets of the people that go there. I see that and it depresses me. It depresses me because I think, wow, are we really so naive? The thin veneer of sterile entertainment. I hate it. But when I was a kid, my God, did I love theme parks. And I will admit, in my late 30s, went to Warner Brother Park here in Madrid. My God, did I have a good time. Spent a fortune. This is, I guess, is an issue of mindset, right? You know, when you go on holiday and you go with a certain person and they have planned every single second of the trip, I find that the most annoying thing. And I think theme parks are a little bit the same. That planned fun. I think most fun when it happens organically is, for me, in a lot of ways, worth more than the planned kind of sterile fun that you get when you go on coach tours rather than when you get lost in a city. So, yeah, for me, it's depressing. But then again, I am a man in my mid-40s, and theme parks aren't necessarily designed for me, are they? They're designed for younger generations to have fun, have a nice day out. So I can understand how maybe my opinion today is a butthole, and it does stink. Because when I asked you guys in the poll, the live audience, what did you say? You said 60% false. I have been overruled. Whereas I do maintain my opinion that I kind of find that sterile, overly organized fun to be somewhat depressing. Do kind of have the sensation whenever I'm walking around one of these things that, you know, is everybody being naive here, or do we all recognize the fact that this is just fake plastic fun? But as soon as you get out of that mindset and you allow yourself to enjoy yourself and you enjoy the roller coasters, you know, if I go there, I'm going to come back with a bad back and I'm going to be complaining about the amount of money I've spent. But in truth, if I went with a younger person, probably their minds would be blown. So I'm willing to admit here that I was wrong. Rob, you know, go home, you're drunk. And you guys win 60% false. Theme parks, as it turns out, are not depressing. All right, friends, let's go to today's 100 Humans. Oh, lost today, guys. I lost the unpopular opinion. All right, guys, it was a long walk to work today across snow-capped mountains and through river valleys. And on that walk, I encountered 100 humans and I asked them all a question. Today's question was to name something in your home you probably turn on every day. When I say turn on, I mean encender, not the other meaning of that phrasal verb. Ask your English teacher. So name something in your home you probably turn on every day. Nombra algo de tu casa que probablemente enciendes o enciendas todos los días. I asked them that question. They gave me their answer. I am in possession of the top 7 answers. Your job in the chat is to identify those top 7 answers. All right. Let's see. Nessa says, my husband. I'm sure he appreciates it, Nessa. I'm sure he appreciates it. Is Nessa's husband or is your romantic partner there? Something you turn on every day. Is it there? No, it's not there. It's not there. Pedro, with relation to the unpopular opinion, says it's plastic fun, but the fear I feel when I go to an extreme roller coaster is real. True story. Okay, let's see. Rafelka says the microwave. The microwave. I think Rafelka's eating habits and mine are pretty similar. It says the microwave. Is the microwave there? Yes, it is. Well done. Microwave is there. Something you turn on every day in your home. Microwave is there. It's the 5th most popular answer, with 3 of 100 humans saying microwave. All right. The lights, says Pedro. Turn on the lights. Is your lights there? The lights of the home, is it there? Yes, it is. Oof, you guys are on fire today. 2nd most popular answer, with 34 of 100 humans saying lights. The radio, says Nuriatam. Oh, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Even though, you know, this is mainly a podcast and a stream. Is the radio there? It's not. It's not there. Some new... Well, I don't want to give you too many clues just yet. But it's a good answer. It's a good answer. Pedro says the oven. The oven. Is the oven there? I'll give it to you. Why not? The stove is there. The stove is the top part of the oven where you heat pots and pans and things. So the stove. Stove is there. It's with 5 of 100 humans. It's in 4th place. Well done. Let's continue. The light, says Rafelka. It was there. Pedro says the TV. Pedro and the bridge actually say TV. Is the TV there? Yes, it is. Of course it is. The TV, so you can watch the ProBoh Show stream from the comfort of your television. Is the TV there? Yes, it is. And who was it who said that? Pedro and Bridge. It's the number one answer. Well done. Well done. 49 of 100 humans, obviously TV addicts there, saying they turn the TV on every single day. Pedro says mobile phone. Mobile phone or cell phone in the States. Is cell phone, mobile phone there? It's not. It's not. I guess because mainly most people really don't turn it off. The only time my mobile phone is off is when it's run out of battery. My answer will be Nessa's husband, says Min.
That gets the ProBoh stamp of approval.
Something Min turns on in his home every day. Don't tell Nessa. Okay, so mobile phone is not there. A kettle, says Eugene. Tetera, I think you're saying Spanish, right? Is it kettle? Hang on, wait. I'm gonna kick the hervidor. Sorry, I just kicked the translation out there. Hervidor, a water boiler or a boiler. I like it. So is a kettle there? No, it's not. Although guaranteed in my house every day the kettle gets turned on. Sure. As sure as the sky is blue. Nuriatam says computer. Computer. Could be a desktop. Or it could be a laptop. Portátil. A computer. Is a computer there? Yes, it is. Well done. Computer's there. Really far down the list for me. It's in 6th place with 2 of 100 humans saying computer. You're missing 2 answers. Shall I give you a clue? Let's see what else you've written. The bell to call my butler, says Pedro. Can I recommend elves? It's not there. Nessa also said a computer. Pedro said a toaster. Not there either. I will skip up a little bit. Nessa said, interesting, thinking outside the box. She says, the water tap. Because, of course, you turn on a water tap. Is water there? Yes, it is. Well done. That was actually the number 3 answer with 5 of 100 humans saying water. Well done. There is one more answer. And if you're lucky enough, an alarm, says Rafelka. An alarm. Great answer, but not there. If you're lucky enough to have one, it can save you hours of cleaning in the kitchen. Unless you get takeout food like me. You just, in that case, you can just throw things away. But if you're not using disposable dinnerware, you probably might have one of these machines. Okay? I can't give you any more clues than that, I don't think, friends. Unless you have disposable tableware, you may have, or you may need one of these machines. If your tableware is reusable, you might need one. I have one, a very small one, but I have one. Pedro has an answer here. Nuriatam and Nessa say a washing up machine. Or a washing machine. Washing machine is how we would refer to the machine that washes your clothes, lavadora. A dishwasher is what Rafelka and Pedro say. It's lavavajillas or lavaplatos, I think you call them, I'm not sure. Is dishwasher there? Yes, it is. That was the answer that we were missing, friends. Well done. That's today's 100 humans. Let's go through the list. So I asked 100 humans to name something they probably turn on every single day. Nombra algo de tu casa que probablemente enciendas todos los días. In position number 7. All right, thank you guys. In position number 7, we had dishwasher, which is lavavajillas. Well done. In position number
6,
we had a computer, ordenador. Well done. In position number
5,
with 3 of 100 humans, we had microwave, microondas. In position number
4,
we had a stove, an oven, horno. I don't know how you say the top part of the oven, I'm going to be honest with you. In position number
3,
we had water, agua, come on. You turn on the water tap to brush your teeth, wash your face. In position number
2,
we had the lights, las luces, the lights. And finally, in position number
1,
the television, my friends. Well done to Pedro and the bridge for getting that number 1 answer. Lavavajillas, thank you. Nuria, time you're going to get.
¿Será posible? Vaya nivelazo.
A brain, says Min. I turn on the elves. I turn them on by torturing them into preparing the show every morning. That's how I did. That's how we work around here, guys. All right, let's go to complete the news.
Complete the news.
Okay, this is complete the news, guys. We are going to go straight to the GOP candidate who believes something. Okay, what is complete the news? I'm going to give you a real news headline. Today's news headline comes from rawstory.com. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to give you this news headline, but I'm going to leave out some important information. Your job is to complete the news or complete the news headline with the 3 options I give you. So if you're one of the people watching the stream right now, if you're one of the people in the audience that aren't actually typing, maybe you're too nervous to express your opinion, that's fine. But this, my friends, is your moment. Because all you have to say is A, B, or C. Here we go. This story from Raw Story is a presentation of a GOP candidate, a Republican candidate for the state governorship of North Carolina. So, the GOP candidate who believes blank. But what does he believe? Is it A, that Beyoncé is satanic? Is it B, that Donald Trump is a reincarnation of Jesus Christ? Or is it C, that America is ruled by lizard people? Okay, there you go, guys. The GOP candidate who believes blank. Is it A, that Beyoncé is satanic? Beyoncé es satánica, I think you would say. Is it B, that Donald Trump is a reincarnation of Jesus Christ? Que Donald Trump es la reencarnación de Jesucristo? Or is it C, that America is ruled by lizard people? Que los Estados Unidos está gobernado por lagartos. Or gente lagartos. I don't know how you'd say it. Lizard people. What do you think, friends? So it's a presentation of a GOP candidate in North Carolina. And the headline reads, the GOP candidate who believes blank. Is it A, Beyoncé is satanic, B, Donald Trump is a reincarnation of Jesus Christ, or C, America is ruled by lizard people? Okay, we've got a ton of answers here, but it seems like C is in the lead. I can see one answer here for B by the bridge, Donald Trump is a reincarnation, and Nessa says A, that Beyoncé is satanic. This is a great news headline, friends. Okay, but the vast majority of you say C. Okay. Shall we reveal? Shall we lift the lid on this news story? So the GOP candidate who believes it was a trick question today, guys, because he actually believes 2 of the answers, A and C. Yeah, true story. The actual title of this Raw Story article is "The GOP Candidate Who Believes Beyoncé is Satanic and that America is Ruled by Lizard People." Reptilianos, thank you, Vero.
¿Será posible? Vaya nivelazo.
That's lizard people. Thank you, Vero. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, a far-right North Carolina governor, Mark Robinson, a leading Republican candidate from for the state governorship, has revealed to hold a range of extreme conspiracy beliefs. As reported by the Huffington Post, Robinson has made claims on social media suggesting that the music industry, including artists like Beyoncé and Jay-Z, are influenced by Satan. He also propagated theories linking billionaires George Soros to the 2014 Boko Haram kidnapping of Nigerian schoolgirls and supported extremist QAnonymous movement and the New World Order theory. There you go, guys. Oh my God, yes, exactly. Unbelievable, says Pedro. Yeah, guys, as always, all these links that I use in the show, if you want to deep dive these news articles yourself, and I suggest you do because I do take a lot of time to curate good news for you all, they're all available on my Patreon, patreon.com/professional bohemian. Guys, it's been a hell of a show today. I've had a lot of fun. We've covered everything from advertising to children to my sudden realization I'm an old man when arguing that theme parks are depressing. We took a little dive into the future of film and TV production and found out that AI jobs are currently being recruited for in big studios like Disney, Netflix, Sony, NBC, Universal. We looked at some great news from Massachusetts that a millionaire tax has led to public school students having access to free lunch. Guys, oh my God, it has been an amazing show. There are so many things you could have been doing today. But instead of doing those things, you have taken the time to spend some time with me and my friends. It means the absolute world. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you for the final ProBoh Show of the week tomorrow. Don't miss it. See you then.